Yo, what's up, F1 fans, and welcome to the episode number 34 of Driver's Career Mode. We have a very last race before heading towards the season break, and it's Hungarian Grand Prix. We have no any schedule upgrade ready since we have not facilities ready. So we're gonna be focusing on the power department. See the difference between us and the Mercedes is too much, but we're gonna be focusing on that. Another weekend with a high downforce, which we don't have. So I'm hoping that things might get changed from Belgian Grand Prix up to Monza because these are the high power circuit, long straight. We're gonna needing a power engine for that, and we are better at that. Okay, talking about the driver standing and the same constructor standing, we have a five-way fight.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the...
Okay, the oil pressure upgrade got connected, or you can say got fitted perfectly without any failure. The performance chart is about the McLaren, Ferrari, and us. They have been catching quite quickly. We are currently third in the ranking wise. My God, this season is quite changing dramatically, man. It's been absolutely surprised. Every weekend we have been coming over here. It's becoming a five-way constructor fight, and then we have a driver's fight with the Valtteri and Max Verstappen is quickly gaining again with 2 wins in a row. Wow. Did he win in Austria? I think he did. I forgot about that. Okay.
We managed the pace well that lap, and tyre wear is more or less as expected.
No major changes I can see over here. We got a circuit with a very less overtaking zone, so I'm really hoping that we can finish in a point today. This is the quali run. As you can see, a massive difference between me and Sebastian, between 3 tenths. I don't know how much difference it is.
You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this?
Yeah, getting to know about the track is really important for the development of the car.
How do you feel this season is going for you? Is the car competitive?
Well, it's been an up and down like a roller coaster. Seriously, I'm talking about because we have been winning race
Appreciate
on
your time.
the French Grand Prix and the Bahrain Grand Prix. We had a good qualifying in Imola, and after that, no facility upgrade brings no upgrade regarding aerodynamics, and of course, the chassis also. So I'm really been worried. I hope Lawrence just bring some of the upgrade to the facilities after the season break. Really hoping so. And we have got a contract negotiation also. So let's see what we're gonna do about that. But we're gonna be most probably continuing with the team. Let's see if we can make our team win the constructor or we can win the world championship. Only then I will think about someone else, something else maybe, other team for the next season maybe. Okay, coming to this weekend, I'm thinking of using of AI 85 because I've seen in the practice how much better my teammate was. So we might get to change that, and I think I should have changed it for the British Grand Prix also, but we didn't. But we did in the team's career mode, so it wasn't very much different. But still, we have a great fight out there. Okay, qualifying one. It was a difficult one, but it still passed out. We haven't changed it yet, huh? AI. We're gonna be changing it for the race, maybe, if the option is given. I think the option will be given. Okay, qualifying 2. We haven't put our time in, so we're gonna be doing that right now. Everything is going good. I think Sebastian is in the top 10 right now. And they might be coming up again, but oh, working towards the off-road. No!
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Even though I was in the grass, I didn't stop. Maybe it's just the frustration which I am bringing to the car and shunting it like that. Even I am in the grass, I'm just continuing. And that's what happened. And we are out. Even though I wasn't expecting to get out of Q2. But this is what it is. At some point of time, we're going to be taking the penalty regarding engine components. So I don't know when we will take that, but it is very crucial time, man. Because we are in top 3 in the driver standing. So have to be careful where we have to take it.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Thanks there for the motivational last weekend.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. Historically, a good race for first victories with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the captain. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Norris, Vettel, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, and Yuki Tsunoda, Ocon, Giovinazzi, the captain, and Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Russell, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, and Daniel Ricciardo, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Well, as you are aware how the Hungarian Grand Prix goes, we are still being positive of getting into the point. Sebastian has qualified for P7, that's a very good qualifying. And we are in P13 with some of them taking a penalty like Carlos Sainz. So it's a good news for us, but
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the...
we were able to change the AI and we are just ready to begin. It's the 5 red lights and we are underway. Of course, again a decent start. Russell getting a good start from there and my time off. So let's try our round through the outside and we are through 11 is still fighting for Ocon. I think we are in the inside line, so we can probably manage to pull back him. Yes, we can. We got Tsunoda up ahead and Vettel just lost the one position down. That's why you can see him in P8. Well, about Hungarian Grand Prix, only the first lap is the very much interesting. Let's hope we can get any safety car out of here. My very big problem is the sector number 2. That's where we are keep on losing so much time. Otherwise, we are good in sector 1 and sector 3. And you know the reason why, because of no downforce, or you can say no downscore upgrade. Okay, it's lap number 3 and we got our DRS open, but since we are others gonna be stuck in this DRS lane, I'm not certain that we can overtake with only our power.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Okay, this is lap number 5. Really thought of going through, but decided to back off at the very moment because it was useless to go up ahead and shunt him like that and getting my front wing damaged or something. But we are showing pace against him, at least Tsunoda. Again, getting too much low. Wow, man. Let's see, we have to make the momentum from here only, then only we can do it in the first turn. Now, first turn number 1, sorry, is going to be the only place where we can really overtake out of that. Not a great exit.
We're trailing our teammate by 2.0
We have
seconds.
to do it. You want to take the inside line? Just take it. Yeah, wheel banking. We are still side by side, but this time we will be getting the inside line. And we just getting more outside just because our tires are not working after too much forcing and of course doing harshly on our tires. That was making our tire less effective. We started with the soft in order to gain any cohesion, but it didn't help. The team decided to pit me first instead of Sebastian.
Exit
Since they
now.
know we are the contender fighting for the championship, so they are relying on me. And they don't want any
That
mess
was our last stop.
among
No
the
more scheduled pit
teammates
stops.
or maybe team orders there, so they decided to pick me. Now it's up to me to get Sebastian, and let's see if this undercut works for us. Okay, Sebastian is in for his final pit stop and the only pit stop, to be honest. There you go. Where we are stuck behind Lando Norris. It's a 2-second gap, but still, we are not finding space. I don't think so it will happen. But just around the corner coming up, and Sebastian coming out of this. We are very much far behind. Sorry. The undercut doesn't work, and we are stuck behind Battle. Let's see if we can close up the gap between me and him. At least less than a second. We are clear of the car behind like Tsunoda and Ocon, so we are not. They are not a threat for us right now. We got our very first warning here at lap number 9. And the same thing happened again at the same turn. I'm gonna be careful about that turn. Okay, we were catching Vada with a great pace. It's lap number 11. Let's see what's happening up ahead. Mercedes are having their own trouble as they want to Lewis Hamilton to go at front, and it's a team order, but why did us Valtteri is slowing down? We got a yellow flag up ahead, and I think it's just because of him. It's just a gearbox problem because we are not seeing any smoke.
Green flag.
Okay, we got promotion on our position. It's P8 and P7 for our teammate. No safety car required, of course. We got only 7 laps up ahead, and we are catching up to Battle now. Now we are back to where we were before. See, a mistake like that can put you very back.
Sebastian ahead. Gap to car in front is 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:18.2. You're closing by 0.4 per lap.
The real problem is this, he is also in the DRS scene, and we are just being stuck over here as Lando Norris is not overtaking Pierre Gasly. we are stuck for whole process up to lap number 18. I don't think so we have to talk about the team orders over here because no one is gaining anything in this DRS chain. We have to settle for P8 and P7. A good point finish, but why we are getting purple sector? We are not that quick. I put everything, my battery is totally open, so that's why we are getting a purple sector. Even though Max should get a purple sector, no? Let's see how this sector goes. Of course, it's a green. I don't think that there's any way we can get a faster lap out of this. Max Verstappen is your winner consecutively after winning the British Grand Prix. He didn't win in Austria, by the way. We have just seen that. And we are finishing a point. That's a good news for us. It's still being into the fight.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
And with that finish, I think Max Verstappen has extended his lead against us.
Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today, an incredible performance.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
And that is it for this episode, guys. I know there wasn't much to show, no overtaking and everything, but still, if you like this episode, do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe.
It's contract renewal time, so think about if this is where you still want to be. We can try and negotiate a better deal here, but we also have the chance to look elsewhere.
Yeah, I will think about that. If you watched it here, please put that like button, guys. And we'll see you in my next one then, after the season 3. Goodbye.